Yo, what's up? It's your boy Triple Killer here, and this is gonna be my extras channel where I just talk about whatever I want. So today's gonna be about Melle versus Eminem and what happened and my opinions on it. This channel I'm not gonna be taking it too seriously. Like I'll only be uploading whenever I feel like it. But my main channel, my Triple Killer account, on my Triple Killer channel, that's when I'll be like taking it seriously and uploading whenever I can, which is probably gonna be like once a week because I'm lazy. But still, let's get into it. So what happened and how the beef occurred? So originally there was an interview between Melle and I don't know who else, but it was some other guy, right? And he was saying, what do you think about Eminem being top 5 or where he is right now? That is, Eminem's a capable rapper, but he's white. And that's why he's in top 5, top 10, which I'm like, that's bullshit, but we're gonna forget about the racism there because, yeah, Eminem's skill set is the reason that he's top 5. I mean, it's pretty stupid to have to explain this to people, but it's not because he's white, because that's so stupid saying that someone's white and that's the reason that they're at the level that makes no sense to me. Yeah. So then Melle went on saying that he could beat Eminem. It's going to be the easiest thing he's ever done in his rap career on his life. I don't know what he said, but he said something along those lines. But then we saw Eminem respond in realist. I'm not going to read out the lyrics because I'm fucking shit at reading, but I'll put the lyrics on the screen right now so you can see them. Yeah. And then we all know how Melle responded back with the 1980s flow and the book back and cockroach rhymes, you know, the expert MC level. You know, Eminem could never touch that level, you know. Like, I mean, saying asteroid is nowhere near close to saying you're pissed on the floor of elevator or whatever the fuck he said, right? I mean, just like, lyrically, Eminem not even close to Melle. Like, Melle destroys Eminem on any day of the week. Let's be real. Yeah, let's be real. If Eminem couldn't rhyme and he couldn't rap and he couldn't deliver and he couldn't flow, Melle would easily beat him. Let's be real. So, what are my opinions on it? It's pretty stupid because I'm pretty sure Eminem gave a shout out or mentioned Melle in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think it was 2022, right? Something like that. And then Melle goes ahead and disses him. I mean, it's pretty stupid how someone who can be considered the king of rap or as a rap god gives you a shout out, mentions you in something very big, and then you go ahead and diss him and say that he's only there because he's only top 5 or top 10 because he's white. And saying that Royce the 5'9" Busta Rhymes can rap is just good as Eminem. Yes, but the difference is that Eminem actually brings energy to the mic. Like, if you go listen to some of Royce 5'9", like if you go listen to Fast Lane compare Eminem versus to Royce 5'9", you will see what I mean by the energy. You will see what I mean. I mean, go listen to Not Alike. Go listen to both of their verses. You will see what I mean by energy. That Eminem just brings so much personality into it. Voice to 5'9", he does bring his own personality to it. He's original, but it's like if I had to choose between Voice 5'9" and Eminem, who I had to listen to all day long, it would 100% be Eminem, right? Because he's just better. He's a better MC. Like, he can make words rhyme that don't rhyme. Like, I've seen him rhyme words that other rappers can't rhyme because he's just that good. Yeah. And you might be like, oh, what about Voice 5'9"? All he can do is just good as Eminem. Yes, but the difference between that I find between Eminem and Busta Rhymes is the fact that I can understand every single word that this man says, every single syllable, every single word that this man says, Eminem. Whereas if I've listened to Busta Rhymes that fast, I can't understand what he's saying most of the time. It's that I can just make out some words that he's saying at some specific time where he's rapping clearly, then the other time he's just not mumbling, but he's not clear. Whereas Eminem, if you go listen to Godzilla or like Killer Remix or all that stuff like that, he raps fast and he has flow, he raps fast and he has amazing rhyme schemes, double entendres, triple entendres, and he has wordplay. And the difference is that you can listen to him without seeing the lyrics, which is insane because he raps extremely fast and he still doesn't mumble. You can still understand every single word he's saying, no matter which part of the country you're from. Yeah. So Eminem is better than for me personally, I say, in my opinion, Eminem is better than both Royce 5'9" and Busta Rhymes together. Like, if they had to go 2v1, I wouldn't say that Eminem would win. It would be a pretty close match. But if it's like Royce 5'9" versus Eminem, off the top of the head or written, I'll say Eminem has it. If it's Busta Rhymes versus Eminem written or off the top of the head, I say Eminem has it. But Eminem doesn't really freestyle that much anymore. But he still can freestyle. He said it in Killer Remix himself. He said that he's ready for any rapper who wants to go off the top of the head or pre-written off top of the head, if I can speak correctly. Yeah, that sounds like a child there, but yeah. So who do I think is better, Eminem or Melle? Or who do I think won? 100% think Eminem won that. It was not even close. People who hated Eminem's enemies said that Eminem won that. I don't get how people can. I've only seen like I think one or two people say that Melle won. Actually, no, I don't think they were saying that he won. I think they were saying that Melle was a better rapper or better musician, whatever the fuck is, right? But no one, I don't think I've ever seen or heard anyone say Melle was better than Eminem. Because he's just not. He's still stuck in the 1980s, whereas Eminem has evolved and, gone with rap this whole time. Like, yeah. I don't know what else to say, but sub. Fuck you.